Dev, we saw Leclerc being told to give Albon the position after seemingly forcing him into the gravel when defending. Firstly, was Albon entitled to space enough to warrant swapping positions? And tell me more about how Williams have done this weekend.
I think it's still a bit of a gray area there as far as Alex Albon having the right to the Tamburello corner in that at that juncture of the race is concerned. He was just only marginally or slightly ahead of Charles, and I think that what Ferrari did, at least on their end, is that they wanted to avoid any kind of a damage, any kind of an intrusion from the other car, or just go, making any kind of a contact. So sort of you could say that they allowed Albon to go by. Charles again being the pursuer there, and so it was basically a damage aversion. But on the whole, Alex Albon can't basically complain. He was again given the position back, and he did outperform Carlos once again. And if you score 10 points, being a strict midfielder, I think that's a very very decent job again. And on the whole, the team scoring 14 points and Carlos Sainz again with a very respectable finish in the end, finishing ahead of Hajar in that Williams. A very strong finish. And of course, they have been pleasantly surprising, the very fact that both the Williams were in a very attacking position and they were locking horns with the Ferraris is a big positive and sort of giving car number 16 a bit of a scare. So Williams was really right on. They ensured that the Ferraris were on the toes, and it's not something that the Tifosi would have liked because they would have wanted them to really press on. But then again, a very refreshing end to Ferrari's weekend as well. But on the whole, I think Williams would count the positives and the very fact that a hugely underappreciated driver in Alex Albon is making perhaps the most of what is clearly a stellar, remarkable year for him. Yeah, and some very strong points again. It's a good race weekend for them.
Yeah, definitely a good one for Williams and, a decent recovery, I'd say, from Carlos Sainz as well.